Hi, I'm HP and welcome here to my channel. And today's lesson on November 28th, 2012. And actually today is a lunar eclipse. Just happening just right now actually. when I check out the time, it's just happening just right now. And some people really, lunar eclipse is mostly full moon. And actually it's always full moon, and some people really can feel the moon. And when I was thinking about what shall I talk about today, I was thinking about why not playing something or explaining something about the Lydian mode and how the way to express Lydian mode, getting behind the secrets of Lydian mode. Because Lydian mode has this really open and wide, spacey kind of tone and color, actually a color dark blue for my personal feeling. And so we're gonna just check out first the theory behind Lydian mode, and then we see some examples, a little bit adapted to Joe Satriani's Flying in a Blue Dream. I think that was the name of the song. But I mean, it can be any kind of tune. This is just a very good example how you can play Lydian mode in a very nice way. You also can use Lydian mode, of course, in jazzy ways. But on a lunar eclipse, I don't want to play jazz. I want to play this more open and wide. I want to get more into these moods, and well, that's actually great. So let's check it out. First, there'll be some chord ideas, and then some solo ideas on Lydian mode. To play typical Lydian mode chords, you need to understand where the chords come from. And we have the modes actually, by the way, as well. So in any kind of a major tune, we have the first step chord. As an example, in C, it would be C major 7, first step, or C major. And on the fourth, that would be F, we have also major chord, or F major 7. But now when we're going to express, and on the fourth, we have this, we find the Lydian mode when we check out the modes. So when you want to express Lydian mode in a chord, it's very good to know that like the fifth chord in a major tune is in this case G. So now to express the Lydian mode in chords, we talk about upper structures. So we add to the F in the bass, so like this would be F major. We can add, how shall I grab this here? Whoa. We add a G with an F in a bass. Up here it's easier because here we have the F major, and we want a G with the F in the bass would be like this. So F and G with the F in the bass. So you can switch between, or the easy way, I don't know, like let's say an example which we're going to use in the track later, in A flat. We have here A flat major here, and then A flat Lydian. So this is A flat major, and this one here, this is a part of the B flat, but we add the A flat in the bass. So see? So now we come to the tune. This is what happens here. So first we have C. So what we're doing here, up here we are adding the D here in the third and the second. Below we have the normal C. Normal C. Now we add the D above. Upper structure, triad. And now we have it. This creates this Lydian tone. when you want to jump to A flat, you go here, bar in the third, and just move between. And that's it. This is how it sounds. Let's check it out with the track. Now A flat. Cool thing. And on the A flat, I was actually using A flat at 9. Sounds nicer. Okay, now we're checking out the scale. In this track, we have the chords C, Lydian, and A flat Lydian. So this will gonna be a modal improvisation. What is a modal improvisation? A modal improvisation is where we just play one mode, in this case Lydian, on one chord over a long time, and maybe we switch to another chord, sometimes in the same mode or another mode, in this case in the same mode, but this time A flat Lydian mode. So we have two scales which we're using, C Lydian and A flat Lydian. So if you're not really familiar with the Lydian mode, it's very easy to find out to play the Lydian mode, because the Lydian mode is very near related to the normal major scale. In this case, I play the C major scale, and when we check out the intervals, we have the root note, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, and back to the root note. The difference between the normal major scale in any position on the guitar and Lydian is you just replace the fourth. So you just need to count 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth to a sharp 4. In this case, sharp 11. That's the same actually. We don't need to go too deep into theory. Just replace the fourth to a sharp fourth. And here we are with the Lydian mode. See the difference? This is normal major scale and Lydian. That's actually the difference between both. So you can play this in any position you know. And as an example, in A flat, with the A flat major scale, normal A flat major scale. Now we replace, as I said, the fourth with a sharp 4. 1, 2, 3. Now it comes sharp 4. It will come as well, so we take it here. And now we have A flat Lydian mode. So now we have the mode together. So now how shall we play with this mode? I'll give some ideas. I was talking about upper structure triads at the beginning of this lesson. So in C, the upper structure triad is the D, so D major. So you can play from this chord, D major. You can just play these notes like this, or the best to really have a really defining note when you play Lydian mode is when we start with that sharp 4 note. Or this one here. And that's the main trick actually. And when we play the upper structure triad, we play sharp 11, we play the 9 and the 13, the options. So we play all 3 options, and this gives a great wide sound. You can play like whatever. In A flat, the upper structure triad would be B flat major. So, and that's it. So let's check it out now. But now I take a cooler sound. You can really stay on that sharp 11 note. Upper structure triad. See, I'm just playing upper structure triad. Upper structure triad. See how cool that is. It really works pretty well. And the really cool thing about this is you don't really need to play wild stuff. Just sit on those notes on the Ludi mode, have a cool sound. Well, I have a really fat sound here. I love fat sounds. I must admit that. For me, guitar must have fat sounds. And then you just play around those notes. And we are ready. Yeah, that's the basic trick on Ludi mode. And the rest you can play any kind of stuff which comes up to your mind. In such case, I give some more ideas now, but I always will be playing around this upper structure triad notes. And that's the main thing. Then you can add any kind of half-tone bending on the sharp 11. Full tone bending on the 9. Also the 7th is a wonderful note to sit on. So let's check it out. The lunar eclipse sound. Even the high positions. It's really great when you sit on that sharp 11 note. What also is cool, I mean, it's typical Joe Satriani style. This legato play. Like in this position it's very easy because it's the same fingering. Here we are on the 7th, 8th, 10th. That would be a wonderful Ludian lick. So we have here. And slide up in the sharp 11. Slide back sharp 11, 5th, 9, 7. Any kind of upper structure which you play on Ludi mode or any kind of model improvisation is of course cool. You really, believe me, you don't have to play fast. Just play with expression, with cool sound. And just work around those notes. Same thing when you go to A flat. So here this sharp 4 note, here's the D. You can also work the upper structure triads like this. This is A flat major chord, actually arpeggio, and then we just move up and play the same arpeggio 2 frets above. It's also a very good method to work out these upper structure triads. Yeah, that's really cool. And for this lunar eclipse, let's get it floating with this kind of music. Yeah, that was the lunar eclipse lesson with Lydian mode. I hope you see the hint behind it. Yeah, that's how it is with Lydian mode. The more you're familiar with the modes and the intervals which they created, the more you're able to move up and down the whole fretboard, and you have the orientation. You only need to know the major, the normal major scale, up and down, and just as I said at the beginning, replace the 4 with the sharp 4, and there we have Lydian and the upper structure triads, and that's it. Sounds easy, is not so easy, of course, but we are all on the mission on the guitar, so let's go and accomplish it, or how you say that. Yeah, have some fun and bye.